Welcome to Addicted to Real Estate TV. On today's episode, we're going to talk about success in the real estate business is all about the timing. So stick around, I got some great stuff for you.
To say you gotta know somebody, or know somebody to get somewhere these days. To say you know that's alright, yeah that's alright. Cause you know that's alright with me. Yeah, you know that's alright, yeah that's alright. Cause you know that's alright.
Hi, I'm Phil Falcone, your host of Addicted to Real Estate TV. Today's episode was sponsored by Executech Suites, a full-service office suite business where they give you the office, the furniture, the telephones, the internet, the telephone numbers, the fax numbers, the receptionists, the conference rooms, the mailboxes, the printers, the copiers, the scanners, free coffee, janitorial service, utilities, everything a business needs for starting at only $4.95 a month. So check them out at the website below or the phone number below. All right, so today we're going to talk about success in the real estate business. It's all about the timing, baby. That's what it's all about. You can take a look at my career. I've been in this business since 1989, so I've been doing this for 24 years full-time. I've made money all different ways. Things like wholesaling and flipping and every kind of website and every kind of strategy subject to seller financing, all these crazy different things you can think of. I've done them all. But the easiest money and the most real money that I made in this business was making smart investments, holding those properties while the market was bad, buying them when the market was bad, buying them low, selling them high, buying them, holding them until the market was much better, and then doing something else with those properties at that time. Possibly selling them, refining them, 1031 exchanging them, a million different things I can do with them. That's where you make the millions in this business. You can make, tens of thousands of dollars here and there with lots of different strategies, but those things are short-term strategies that provide you with the income that we all need. So I still do lots of that, okay? But the real money, I'm talking about making real money, having real success. That's the title of this video, Success in the Real Estate Business. To have real success, you have to be a buy and hold guy. You've got to buy millions of dollars worth of property when the market is in the dumps like it is now, and then sit on it until the year 2025 or whenever the hell that is, okay? And that's when you really cash out. And if you want to get rich in this business, if you want to become a multi-millionaire, all right, and you want to do it in part-time, making real estate investments, then I'm telling you how to do it right now, okay? Now, let's refine it a little bit. I'm buying in depressed markets right now. Now, I live in the Philadelphia area. I don't know where you live, but in this area, prices didn't go up that high here as far as the national average goes. I mean, they went up and then they came down again, but I wouldn't call Philadelphia a depressed market. I'd call it more like an average market, okay? And I still make amazing deals here and I buy property here all the time. But when I talk about depressed markets, are areas that have much better upside potential than the actual Philadelphia market that I live in. Philadelphia, I still buy here, okay? And I have a huge portfolio of properties here. But I've identified Sarasota, Florida as an area that I want to be buying in. Now, if you look up the top 10 worst hit markets as far as real estate prices are concerned, Sarasota is in the top 10, okay? And I like Florida, and I want to be down there from time to time in the winters and starting to improve the quality of my life. So I've decided to begin to buy up Sarasota, and I'm picking up millions of dollars worth of deals down there. If you want to be a part of those deals, shoot me an email and we can talk a little bit about it. I'm buying so much stuff down there, I mean, I need help buying it because, I'm running out of my own money and private investors' money and things like that. So there's opportunities for people to get involved in my Florida deals. If you're interested in it, shoot me an email. Email's below and we'll talk about it through email. But basically what I see happening down there is in Florida, when the things went bad, they got totally hammered and the prices there are ridiculous, okay? For $100,000, I'm picking up duplexes that have the potential to make, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 a month in income, and I'm picking up these properties for close to $100,000. And these babies cash flow like crazy, and I even have other strategies I'm going to talk about in a minute that we can use these properties for. So, when you're buying a depressed market, what am I expecting out of it? Here's what I'm expecting. My Philadelphia properties are going to make X, okay, by the year 2025. I expect a 30% better return on my money in Florida on top of this. So my X is going to be X plus 30 in my Florida deals. So I tend to buy more things down there because in vacation areas, which is where I'm buying not only on in Florida, but I'm buying close to the beach as I can get. Okay, so I'm buying premier properties close to the beach, and the concept behind it is that I'm going to get a 30% better return down there based on the calculations that I've done. Just some of the numbers are ridiculous. I'll give you a quick example. Some of the properties that I'm buying right now, I just bought a piece for $125,000. Now at the top of the market, that property was selling for $375,000. So I just got it at 1/3 of its highest price it was ever offered at. Now hell, if the thing even goes back to $250,000, I'm up 100% on my money. And I think that that's a very realistic goal in the next 8-10 years, is that would happen. I'm already seeing a pop down there. I don't know that I think that pop's going to last, but I'm already seeing a pop. So I see tremendous upside potential down there. I get to use the properties, okay, because I'm using them as vacation rentals. I'm doing that to improve the cash flow even better than the $1,500 to $1,800 a month. Most of the vacation rental properties that I'm doing down there, I could take a 2-bedroom apartment and rent it out for $750 a month. But I could take that same property and rent it out as a vacation rental, fixed up and furnished, rent it out as a vacation rental, and get about $2,900 a month for it in the premier winter months. Okay? And in the summer months where I'm maybe only renting it for a week here, a week there, I can still do pretty good cash flow, about $600 a month, $600 a week when anyone rents it, and I'm doing $1,995 a month down there if somebody rents it in the summer. Most of my summertime rentals or off-peak rentals are only weekly. So, all right, let's talk about some other factors that make the Florida deals so primed and so perfect for success in the real estate business. There's a little thing called baby boomers. You may have heard of them, okay? If you were born in 1946, then right now you're 67 years old. Now, formally, 10 years ago, most people who were 67 years old were already retired. But in the economy today, a lot of them aren't. But whether they are or they aren't doesn't really matter. Here's the important part. The very first wave of the greatest population growth in America happened in 1946 and continued every single year for almost 20-something years. Okay? Which means that only the first years people are retiring right now. Okay? Which means that where do people go, especially East Coast people, when they retire? Hello, they go to Florida, okay? They're coming down to Florida. And as the waves of people come down there year after year after year, what is that going to do to real estate prices? What is that going to do to real estate rents? What is that going to do to vacation rentals? All of them, massive upside potential. This business, my friends, is a simple, simple business. You do not need to be a brain surgeon to understand this business. You want to learn how I made it in this business. Read my book, Addicted to Real Estate, Why I Can't Stop and Why You Should Start. I wrote my book very similar to the way I'm talking on this TV show. Simple, plain, easy language. This is not about a how-to-do-it book. This is a how I did it book. You want to know why I didn't write a how-to-do-it book? Simple. They're boring. Who wants to read a how-to-do-it book? If you read one, you read them all, okay? It's boring. I want to tell you how I did it. It's fun. It's emotional. You can have a great time doing this. This is a great business to be in. I absolutely love this business. You might even say I'm addicted to it. Pick up a copy of my book at addictedtorealestate.com. It's $20. Surely you can invest $20 in yourself. All right. The baby boomers are coming. They're going to push these numbers up big time. Let me give you another reason why it's easy to buy down there. When you buy real estate in the quantities that I'm buying them in, you need to raise private money, okay? I run out of my own money sooner or later, and I have trouble getting money from banks because I have such a large portfolio. So I like to use private investors. It's my favorite way to buy houses, use private investors and buy properties. And when private investors in the Philadelphia area hear that I'm buying stuff in Florida, they want to be a part of it. Why? It's sexy, it's attractive. They figure they can use the properties. They figure they can go around and tell their friends that they're owners in a property in Florida. That's attractive to people. Everybody likes to be able to say that, all right? It's much sexier and has much more sizzle than buying some stinking row home in Philadelphia, all right? Which comes with all the problems that you get with the city of Philadelphia, all right? So it's easier to raise private money down there because what's happening is even if you're an amateur at raising private money, you can still do it if your property is sexy and it has sizzle. Now the property also has to be a good deal. So you got to know how to find good real estate deals. I find amazing real estate deals. And if you want to get an example of what some of my amazing real estate deals are, shoot me an email and I'll tell you a little bit about them, okay? It's all about making good real estate deals, having some sex appeal to it, having it sizzle so people are excited in it, having reasons to believe that the property's value is going to increase tremendously. Yes, 100% return on your money. That is the minimum I'm expecting on the real estate deals I buy. Meaning if I buy $3 million worth of property down there in the next year, I'm expecting a $3 million profit on those properties. And all I got to do is manage this stuff. Come on, people, that's not a big deal. You know, this business doesn't take a brain surgeon. You find out what the rules are, you follow the rules. You sign leases, you put Craigslist ads, you put people in there. Tenant calls you and says there's a leak. You call the plumber, you get the leak fixed. It's not a big deal. This is not brain surgery. This is real estate investing, and you can do it. And if you need somebody who's going to teach you how to do this, check out my stuff, okay? You can sign up for this web TV show. If this is the first episode you're watching, go to addictedtorealestate.com, put your name and email address in so I can send you free episodes of this show so you can learn how this business works, people, all right? I love teaching people about this business. Here's another great way you can learn this business. Come to some of the meetings I'm running. Right now I have a meeting on April 29th. It's the last Monday of the month at 6:30 p.m. at the Grand China Buffet in the Franklin Mills Mall in Northeast Philadelphia. It's right by the Woodhaven Road exit of I-95 on the Northeast Philadelphia exits. And check us out. You can go to meetup.com and look for Addicted to Real Estate, or sign up for my web TV show at addictedtorealestate.com and you'll get invitations to come to the meetings. All right, people, success in the real estate business, it's easier than you think. You got to make great real estate deals. You got to do it in depressed markets. You got to have reason to believe that there's strong upside potential coming, like the baby boomers idea. You got to make those deals cash flow because we don't want to ever lose a piece of real estate because we can't pay the mortgage. So you do that by having certain niches, such as vacation rentals. Another way you can have a niche is maybe doing student rentals. Another way to have a niche is to do like full service office suites like Executech Suites does. You got to have a niche in this business, okay? Make sure your property cash flows so it's protected and you never lose it. Make sure it's sexy and it sizzles and it's a good real estate deal so you can attract private lenders to lend you money on it. These are the basic keys to having success in the real estate business, and it's all about the timing, my friends. If there's anything more important, it's the timing. Even if you don't know squadoosh about the real estate business, you know Florida real estate is cheap right now. Just ask anybody. Ask a kid. They know Florida real estate is cheap right now. And all I'm doing is buying while the getting's good. You know I'm doing the right thing. You damn well know it. So why don't you start following me and let's get busy buying real estate together. I'm Phil Falcone. Thanks for watching today's episode.